34-31. Georgia in field goal range. Gunner Stockton snaps, drops back. Throw it. Throws deep. Got a man. Slightly overthrown. Pass interference, though. We'll take it. We'll take pass interference.
For who?
It's like the only time I've seen that happen tonight.
For Ole Miss?
Shh.
Nobody against Ole Miss.
I saw a giant fly by.
I didn't think they were going to call that because they really hadn't called any of that stuff all night. Automatic first down. We definitely take that.
Yeah, he's not even looking for the ball.
Yeah, he's got a hand all over him, and then basically runs into him and knocks him down.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Finally get a good call. It looks like our guy had to grab his helmet to turn him around and show him he's supposed to be looking at the ball, not just tackling him. He was like, the ball's over here, jerk.
You dummy.
Just hurled a man and then immediately got tackled.
I know about hurdling.
Hit the thumbs up. I need you guys to support the channel to pay for my heart replacement. See all this gray hair? See all this gray hair I got? I'm 18. Watching Georgia has absolutely just snatched years off my life here. Hard to get that to show up. Here we go. Snaps, draws back, fakes, check to the right, throws it deep. Another pass interference call. He called it. He called it. Pit refs miss an easy face mask. And hey, they were calling. They didn't call the targeting earlier tonight.
Charlie, remember, no eating junk food.
They didn't call the targeting against or that was committed on Gunner Stockton early in the game. So I did hit the thumbs up. I don't really care that people don't like the play calls right now. Look at that. He's holding him around the waist, dude. He's not even mad about it because he knows that if he hadn't have done that, that'd have been a touchdown. The fix is in. You can't wrap a guy around the waist. That's not a fix, dude.
That's what we call intentional.
Guaranteed touchdown.
Don't get mad because the referees get something right. Be mad when they get it wrong. Gunner Stockton up the gut. Gunner Stockton up to the 3-yard line.
He's ended up short. I dare you to do the Donald Duck thing to your chat.
Oh, they're draining their timeouts.
Yeah. Worst case scenario. We don't want to talk about worst case scenario.
Hey, Dad.
In a scoring situation here.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, buddy.
If you do the Donald Duck thing, you'll get more views.
Is that better? Will I get more views now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. No.
Go for 2 if we score. Hell no. Take the 7, man. What's 2 gonna do? 8 makes it 39. 7 would make it 41. 3 would make it 37. No, you just take. What is he talking about? Somebody just sent me a message. That's if we go for 2. Worst case, pick 6. Yeah, that's the worst case. Or yeah, no. Best
This
case.
is my flex.
Best case, run the clock down to 1 second and punch in for a touchdown or kick a field goal. Don't carry either one. I mean, not that. Touchdown, not field goal.
Touchdown.
But at least we're in field goal range now.
Georgia.
Huh, son. I hope so, but Stockton should have faked it. Stockton had it the whole way. Ole Miss is going to call a timeout right here immediately. 3rd and goal. You're spiraling, man. I see why you watch games at home. This is just an average Georgia game, sir. This is normal for us. We see this week in and week out. Some people do cocaine. You don't have to. You can just be a Georgia fan. It will give your heart the same workout.
Really will, bro.
Hey, Dad, you want me? I want to join your live stream.
There, you're in my live stream.
Wait, I'm waiting for like.
If we win it, we deserve it. That's how it works. Hit the thumbs up. Georgia fans are nervous. Of course, we're always nervous, man. You seen Georgia play? It's like 11 out of the 12 games we've played, we've had to come from behind. This is normal.
Literally, though.
And if Georgia doesn't win, we've had a great season. What am I going to be mad about? Winning 12 games this season?
Hey, Dad, can you please?
I can move for you, buddy. How about that? Is that better?
Yes.
I know you're upset about me standing there.
So
This is really where we'd like to have Nate Frazier, but Bobo, get in your bag, bruh.
touchdown. Touchdown.
What are they gonna say? Oh, I didn't get to see it. Was that pass interference? They didn't. No flags. So Georgia's gonna kick a field goal here, and then we got to keep Ole Miss out of field goal range. Now this is the part where I'm worried about Kirby Smart. I was very surprised about that Bama game.
Who won?
Indiana won.
Are you serious?
Yep. That was good defense. That was just good defense. Lucky that didn't get picked off.
He caught it.
All right, here we go. Very straight, though. Come on, buddy. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Okay.
Yes.
Well, we're tied up. After 59 minutes of play, we're back to 0-0. Outstanding.
This would be a good game to be at.
I mean, this is a classic. I mean, this is a Sugar Bowl classic.
Yeah.
Whoever wins this game, it's been a great game. Can't take anything away from Trinidad Chandler. I said from the beginning, he's one of the best in college football, and he's played his tail off tonight. They're both good teams, that's for sure. And you can't take anything away from Ole Miss. They've earned it. It's also possible that he throws a. It's also possible he throws a pick. Best game in the quarterfinals for sure. This guy's been on the mat several times tonight, dude. I don't know if he's got a stomach problem or what's going on, but he's one of their best guys. Yeah.
Stop it.
We did have some pretty bad clock management there. We should have run the clock now. I'm experiencing some back spasms and cramps myself, but
Hey guys,
I'm gonna see if I can make it through the game here, Coach.
it's probably gonna be overtime or something.
56 seconds is a lot of time with a high-powered offense like theirs. It just is. I mean, Georgia has got to get a stop here. A lot of time. Yeah. Do not kick an onside kick, Kirby. Don't do that shit. Kick it deep, buddy. Kick it deep. I was worried he was going to try and go for a touchdown right there just a second ago.
Not that hard.
Oh.
It'll be a touchback. Isaiah Hartrup let it bounce. Ordering another touchback. Well, Charlie Weiss
I don't know where the other phone is.
has been dreaming of this.
Go find that other phone wherever it's at, because people are messaging me.
Is that it?
No, it's not that. Is that it? Turn my phone on do not disturb. What is she talking about? A woman has the hearing of an Arctic fox. Oh,
It's probably intersecting with audio.
probably. It keeps going off in the middle of live. Here we go.
Delay.
Almost delay a game. They're gonna run it. Why are we not having a linebacker that all his job is to run face first at that guy? I don't give a shit what goes on. Run face first at Lacey. Stick your face in a fan every play.
Hey Dad.
Interception, 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 interception. Yes!
Damn, they flattened his ass.
He got hit hard.
He got hit hard, Dad. He almost got injured. I think he got injured.
Ooh, that was a lick and a half, dude.
Bro.
Pow!
Right in the arm, too.
Ugh.
Ouch, town. Population U, bro.
Damn, dude, he got lit up.
Ooh.
Like,
Ooh,
pow!
right in the rib bones.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yo, do the
Should
meme.
have caught that.
Do the meme. Do the meme. Do the meme.
Huh?
Do the. You know what?
What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Dude, I know what it is. Where he goes like.
Gosh, dude.
Had a good night, particularly early. 4 catches.
It's the one who's wet stands like for the F word.
Yeah,
You don't know it?
having my son ask me questions while I'm all the way completely spun out helps me.
It's the FAH. That one.
We got three
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
we got 3 timeouts here. This would be super interesting if Georgia can get the ball back.
Dude, the definition of a 32-second game taking 30 minutes.
I have to pay. Peak fatherhood, yeah, exactly.
Colton, what's the touchback?
It's kind of like a safety.
No.
A tech is where a player got a flag and it's on the same team that got a touchdown.
No.
You're at a 10, bro. We need you to 2. Calm it down.
That's what a touchback is.
All Georgia fans have anxiety before, middle, and after the game, and even in February.
That part.
It's part of being a Georgia fan. You won't say it's not exciting. 3rd and 5.
Me when I pose with my favorite player.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So we get here. Drops back. Georgia sends quite a few. Deep pass, wide open.
Oh!
Well, looks like they're going to win it with a field goal. Looks like they're going to win it with a field goal.
Please block it, Georgia.
How many times have you got to learn? You can't let anybody behind you.
They're not in field goal range.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Let him get behind you. That's what's going to happen. You can't do that with a quarterback like Trinidad Chambliss. You just can't. Pick 6.
Oh!
No, it wasn't.
It was almost picked off.
Damn, I can't watch this, bro. I say this every time I watch this game.
Golly.
Catch that, bro! He blocked it. He blocked it.
Yeah, he blocked it. We needed an interception, man.
Damn, that's the good part. He blocked it. That's the good part. He really get that thing, man.
Yeah, you may be in field goal range. That don't mean you're going to make it.
You got a lot of pressure on him right now.
I feel that right there. I feel every bit of that. Every bit of that, dude.
Come on, pick 6, interception, something.
Throw it away.
Ooh, ouch.
Everybody was covered up, so he
Go
threw it
for a
away.
field goal?
I mean, I'm sure they're going to take another shot at it here, try to get a touchdown.
Take it! Take it!
I would not be surprised if this pass is for a touchdown. Like, to try to get a touchdown, not make a touchdown. But, I mean, that right there, you just can't let that guy behind you. Lucky he didn't get away and score a damn touchdown, because that would have been it, dude.
I don't think Ole Miss is going to hold back anymore.
I don't think they've been holding back all game. They've been playing with the shoestring side, man. They've been ready to go.
Oh, this is game.
Throws it away.
Terrible, bro.
It's going to be a long field goal. He might make it.
Colton.
Shake it, shake it,
Shank it, shank it.
shake it, shake it,
Oh,
shake it.
Oh, my
hit a thumbs up, guys.
My stomach hurts.
Your stomach hurts. You got poop.
No, I got anxiety.
I got the anxiety. It's
Don't do
killing me.
that.
This kid's been hitting licks all night, man.
Anxiety, bruh.
Let's see what happens, man. If he hits it, he hits it.
Shake it, shake it.
Say it. Kirby Smart's gonna ice him. Now, with college football rules being what they are now, you can't ice him twice. So he can only do it the one time.
That's buzz.
It is, but
What was that? Ogboko?
Ogboko.
Ogboko. Why did he cut his butt? That was gay.
It's confidence. It happens in a lot of sports. 473 yards. No way he misses this kick. He got a cannon for a leg. It ain't the leg that can be the problem. It's the mind.
Yeah.
It's the nerves. And we've seen kickers miss big kicks in big games. I mean, even short ones.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me that he misses this because that's how Georgia won the last Sugar Bowl. Whenever we played Ohio State, wasn't it Sugar Bowl? It was a Rose Bowl.
That was a good team.
That was a good game. Here we go.
Shake it, shake it,
Shake it. Shake it like it. Block it. Shake it. Block it. Shake it. Shake it.
Yes!
He got it.
Dang it!
Damn.
Damn, good kick. 6 seconds. Georgia has 2 timeouts.
6 seconds, bro.
They're going to squib kick it and run some time off the clock, but
Hey, Clemson won
Yeah.
what? The championship with 6 seconds on the clock?
yeah, you can do it. I mean, it's possible. It's going to be hard. This basically comes down to Kirby Smart's dumbass decision to try and go for it on 4th down on our own 30. That was dumb.
Ole Miss leads by 3 with 6 seconds to go.
Don't cry yet, baby. Don't cry yet.
You're celebrating. You're literally crying too late.
Yeah.
Early, I mean. Way too early.
I've seen crazier
Let's see
stuff
here.
happen, bro.
Perfect snap, perfect hold.
Georgia almost
That's a
got there.
beautiful kick.
Great kick. Can't take that away from him. It was a great kick.
Yeah.
What a night he has had.
Damn.
It's been a great run for both teams.
His 27th field goal.
Their uniforms
It's the
are
single
probably got
season
worse.
score record.
I like their helmets. The rest of it's just trash. It looked like a big diaper.
Literally, I was about to say that.
Kirby Smart won all the close ones.
Damn. He said, damn.
Trinidad Chambliss.
I mean, if anything, if they end up winning this, I mean,
What a night he's
they're going to squib kick it for sure. They're not going to kick it deep. Let's take a knee.
Phil Ramos. The program that stayed.
Yep, they're going to let it out. That gives Georgia full 6 seconds. Don't run it out. What are you doing?
Landon rolled in. They're going to try to.
Yo!
It's a free ball.
What the fuck was that, bro?
1 second left. That
Official signaling a
safety.
It's the end of the game?
Oh, yeah, that's the end of the game. It's a damn safety. Oh, my God.
Why didn't
Well,
you say
congratulations to Ole Miss, man. They got a hell of a story to tell. That's fucking hilarious, man. They did a great job, man. They came out there. Look, their coach left them. Their coach just threw up his hands and walked off and said, "Screw you guys." And
Really?
they went out here and beat one of the best teams in the country. They played their ass off this whole game. Every one of those players did. You can't take it away from them. They earned every bit of that. That is damn impressive. I don't care who you are.
Wait, shit!
Wait. What's going on? They're rolling the trophy out and the referee's pushing them off the field. What's going on? The previous play is under further review. How much you want to bet? Look, they got all the shit on the field. People are high-fiving. Georgia's like, yeah, we lost. Good job. Coaches over there, and the referees is like, get off the damn field, morons.
What's going on, bro? I can't
I don't know.
do football no more, bro.
I'm so curious. I don't even know why we tried to bring that out like that. Was he down whenever he slid? What is going on?
13-10. They might get used to this.
I'm so confused right now.
Wait a minute.
When they took the field.
Wait a minute.
Hush.
Dude, what happens if they win this game?
I don't know, dude.
Bro.
1 second left on the clock.
What the fuck is happening? Sorry. What
He's
the
like,
frick-
give me the microphone. I need to tell people to get off the damn field.
What the frick is happening?
I don't know.
This has never happened.
I think the ball went out of bounds at 1 second.
That's what I thought.
Remarkable story of perseverance, too, because last year was
Dude, even if they still, good for them if they won.
Well, I mean, them getting a safety at the end is only a 2-point difference. I mean, Georgia would have had to go down and kick a field goal or go down and I don't know, dude. Because whenever he threw the ball, it was a backwards pass, and that made it basically a fumble. And so if you fumble into the end zone and it goes out of bounds, that's a safety, which is what happened. When the ball goes out of bounds and hit the pylon here, so it threw it backwards, and we got run into right there. And see, it goes back, and then it hits the pylon, which means
It's out.
that means it's a safety.
So they get 2 points?
Yeah.
Oh,
that might matter to some.
okay.
So, wait.
I mean, at
It's
this
2
point, I mean,
points,
it's not the 2 points; it's the 1 second that matters.
Oh.
It hit the pylon. I mean, it's pretty clear it's a safety. You just got to say whether or not it's got 1 second on the clock.
After review, the ruling of a field of a safety is confirmed. There'll be 2 points
Oh, shush. Shush.
So Georgia has to kick it off to Ole Miss. They're just gonna take a knee, but I mean, guess follow the damn rules. Hit the thumbs up, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless. Now they gotta wheel all this equipment off the game.
Yeah, they gotta get all this shit off the field. Look at this.
So I'm just saying they win.
They can't. You gotta run the clock out.
I guess that's true.
Kind of a famous game that put 1 second back on the clock, and we ended up.
It is what it is, man. It was a great game. It's been a great season. Watching how Georgia played in the first half of the season, I never thought we'd make it this far. So I mean, it's been a great season. It's been a great run.
Dude, it's not over yet.
Yes, it is, buddy. It's
Georgia has to kick off to Ole Miss. I mean, I guess we could do an onside kick and run it back for a touchdown.
Maybe.
I guess.
We ain't gonna do that. We just threw it back.
How did UGA lose? The other team scored more points. I think that's how that works.
It's not over yet.
Wait for the
he's
four.
Crying.
Who?
Him.
No, he's not.
He's not.
Yeah, Georgia's quarterbacks don't cry when we lose.
No.
We lose so rarely, we're just confused.
I'm confused right now myself.
Bro, what is going on? This is
What's going on is that people won't get off the damn field so that we can play the game. Now, theoretically, Georgia could kick an onside kick and run it back for a touchdown
Oh, wait a minute.
and win the
What
game.
happened? That's what I was like.
I've seen crazier. Honestly.
So, I mean, every team, there's been different teams all season that's been favored to win the Natty, dude.
So who's
That's
gonna-
why we play the games.
Who's gonna go to the Natty now?
Not Natty. We don't. It's going to be whoever wins this game. We think it's Ole Miss right now, but Ole Miss. You can't say belt to ass, dude. You won by 5 points, and one of them was 2 points was the damn safety that we gave you. So that's not belt to ass. That's you just played a good hard game,
Oh
dumbass.
my god. Bro.
Whoa, girl, fresh out the trailer park. Shit. You needed to brush that cat before you wore it out there.
Oh my god, we're still not having a clear field. Bruh.
All right, Georgia, kick an onside kick and run that shit back for a touchdown. How funny would that be?
That would be peak.
That would be peak Kirby Smart.
But bro, we've been playing so bad.
Oh, we go onside kick this shit. Believe it, dude. We still got timeouts, Kirby. You can use your timeout. Call timeout, Kirby, if you need to. You got 2 of them, buddy. We only got 1 second, but we got 2 timeouts.
What the?
We're gonna kick an onside kick right here. Watch. Here we go. This is hilarious, man.
But even if they get it back, they don't. The second.
No. If we run a touchdown here, if it goes past 10 yards, we can get the ball and run it back for a touchdown and win the game.
I prayed.
What are we doing? What is?
It didn't go 10 yards.
Yes! He got it. First down.
We got the ball.
No way.
No. There's 1 second left, dumbasses. Are they gonna call it? No. Georgia called
They're still
timeout.
calling it.
Georgia called timeout. Get off the damn field. This is hilarious, man. I've never seen this happen.
Get off the field.
We'll let you know when the game's over, okay? Now y'all got all that fucking ice on the field.
Oh my god.
Now, see, these damn Ole Miss fans ain't never been outside their yard. They don't know what the hell's going on. Watch this.
Colton, stop.
Yeah, it's Georgia ball, dude. Oh, hell yeah, he's being petty. Why wouldn't you? Look at him. He's mad as hell. He's wet.
What happens if
You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches got fucked in Gatorade. I was going to drink that Gatorade. Now I got to wear this sticky ass fucking
Oh,
hoodie.
he's pissed at him. He was screaming at him.
Yeah, he's mad as fuck, dude. Excuse my language.
1 second.
Get that shit off the field again. Y'all too excited, man. Calm the fuck
What are
down.
we gonna do if they lose?
I don't
Just
know,
have the
dude.
equipment ready
That
to
would be
go?
so damn funny, dude.
Colton goes. So they've got to throw a Hail Mary, basically.
Well, not even that. It's like a super Hail Mary. We'd have to do like the hook and ladder routine. You know what that is?
Yeah, like to throw to one, throw to the other.
Yeah, well, that's lateraling. Hold on. So we throw it, the guy catch it, and immediately throws it to the guy behind him, and then he runs in for a touchdown.
Here we go.
Bro, you got this sock in. Throw it.
Colton.
Very few people are moving. They're going to try to lateral it many times. Cash Jones.
Come on.
Jackson Lucky.
Oh!
35.
Oh!
Colton, be
Oh!
What is?
They've gone backwards to the 30.
What are we doing? What is this shit, dude?
What is going on?
There's flags everywhere.
What are we doing?
Throw it downfield, Gunner. Heave it.
No, throw it.
Throw it. Ah.
What are the flags? What are the flags?
Probably holding and all kind of other shit. Hold on. Get off the damn field. They got penalties, you dumb yard motherfuckers. Ain't been out their yard. Don't know how it works. Wait,
The finals back up.
Yeah, they done pushed the play. They done put your damn thing out there the third time. He's gonna spend more time walking to the middle of the field.
Oh my god.
They got to tell you what the penalty is. What's the penalty? They didn't put it up on the field now. Okay, are we sure?
Are we done?
Are we done now?
What was this 1-2 skip a few?
Oh, I don't know, dude. That's just too damn funny. Oh, that's hilarious. So, hey, if nothing else, that game was fun to watch.
It was.
How many times can we die? Just once. That's all we need. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe your first time here. So you have to give Ole Miss their flowers. As much as I would have liked to win this, I'm okay with Ole Miss winning this and moving forward and giving the middle finger to Lane Kiffin. And it is Georgia has a 12-win season. I'm not going to be mad about that. And you guys can be mad about Mike Bobo having called a shitty game, and you can be mad about the defense not playing great. I mean, you can be mad about all those other things. But at the end of the day, I mean, this was a great football season. What is there for us to be mad about as a 12-win season and made to the quarterfinals? No, Kirby's not on the hot seat. No, we got to make some adjustments, man. It's just football. Bobo's got to go. Yeah, you guys don't know much about football if that's what you think. You just, I don't mean to be rude, but you just don't know what you're talking about. He has great games and he has bad games just like everybody else. And there's been plenty of times wherever he has outshined Todd Monken's abilities. So, yeah. Now, keep in mind, Kirby makes some of these calls too now. So, yeah. Losing the first game, it's okay. I ain't lost no weight. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't lost no weight. They ain't lost no weight. So, bland. I mean, it was a good game. It was a great game. We made some bad calls, made some great plays, had some good calls for us, had some good calls against us. So, not worried about that safety. I mean, who cares? Outstanding. I'm really happy for Ole Miss, believe it or not. The way Lane Kiffin walked out on them and just left them hanging. This is a great thing for all those young men. It basically says, you know what, if you don't want to take care of us, screw you. We'll figure it out ourselves. Outstanding performance. Trinidad Chambliss, I said, was one of the best quarterbacks left, and I said he was the best quarterback left, and he came out in the college football playoffs, and he came out and showed it. If they continue to play like that, they can hold their own with anybody. So yeah, they earned it. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that if we were going to lose to a team, yeah, it was Ole Miss. So, outstanding performance. You got Oregon and Indiana, and then you've got Ole Miss, Miami. It's a good game. It was a good game. You're done with our coordinators? Well, that's okay. I don't know how many players are hitting the portal, but I mean, if you've got a good, solid head coach, it's going to be hard to say, hey, we're going to hit the portal. It just is what it is. So, hats off to Ole Miss. Congratulations to those guys. I don't know any Ole Miss fans, or I would congratulate them, but those players did an outstanding job. Interim head coach did a great job. Got to give it to him. Classy performance, I thought, today by both teams. There was a little bit of jawing back and forth, but we didn't see any mustard bottles or golf balls or trash thrown on the field. So I don't know why we didn't run the ball on the second. And we can do the shoulda, coulda, woulda things. One of the big shoulda, coulda, wouldas is obviously don't go for it on fourth down when you're on your own 30. We've seen other coaches make that mistake before, and that was kind of dumb, and it cost them a game. That's what we saw today with with Kirby Smart. You take that 7 points off the board, we win. We get down there at the end, and we're trying to get a touchdown, so we're throwing passes when what we should have done, arguably, was run the clock down and then kick the field goal. We didn't do that either. So if we'd have ran the clock down, kicked the field goal, we'd have went to overtime. Who knows? We'd have won that. But, I mean, it is what it is. The defense had to show up, and they got a big pass on us, and they went downfield, kicked the field goal. I mean, they did what they should have done. So hats off to Ole Miss. Congratulations to those guys. Cash Jones is trash. He's in on those plays because he's fast. That's the only reason. Gabe Harris, not having Gabe Harris hurt us. I'm not saying that's why we didn't. I'm not saying that that's why we lost the game, but not having Gabe Harris was a big problem. He's hit turf toe, took him out, and you really could have used him tonight. Defense looked soft in the middle. Nobody knew how to contain Lacey. Lacey kept pushing the ball down the field on us. I mean, they did what they needed to do to win the game. Ellis Robinson. Everett played good tonight for the most part. I'm not making excuses, man. They won that game fair and square. It was a great job. It's going to happen in college football, man. I mean, Georgia's been to the playoffs like 5 or 6 times. It just is what it is. What was I saying about Miami earlier? I said Miami was going to lose to Georgia, and if Ole Miss is good enough to beat Georgia, they're going to lose to Ole Miss. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Having Mike Bobo's son hurt us? I don't think so. He wasn't in the game today. Mike Bobo's son has been out. We've had Malachi Tolliver at center, and we did just fine. We didn't have any bad snaps. We didn't have any low snaps or high snaps. I think we did fine on that aspect. Who has a losing streak now? Trinidad Tamlis is an absolutely elite quarterback. He will go in the first round of the draft. Guarantee it. He's got a big time arm. He's incredibly accurate. Came out and played an amazing game. I didn't think he would be able to. And by the way, that one drive where they went down and scored a touchdown, him scrambling, running around, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And if you're going to get beat by a team like that, because they're really, really good. Really, really good. It would not surprise me to see them win the whole thing. So right now we've got 4 really good teams playing in the next 2 games. It is what it is, man. Oh, I'm not worried about that 0-2 in the playoffs. Oh, Chambliss and Lacey. Lacey's going to be a first round draft pick as well. And when you're playing against teams like that, I mean, oh, he's absolutely the quarterback in the draft, Vic. You're 100% right. That guy was playing out of his mind tonight. His ability to scramble and throw crossbody downfield accurately in the tight windows. I haven't seen a quarterback throw like that since Joe Burrow. I mean, and that was what, 6 years ago? Whenever, yeah. CJ Stroud couldn't do it. I mean, hell, even Stetson Bennett could scramble, but not like that. He's fast. He's super fast. So, very impressive performance. Very, very impressive. And if you're going to lose to a team, I mean, hell, lose to a good team. And we were punch for punch right there with them right up until the end. And so, am I disappointed that we lost? Of course, I'm disappointed that we lost. But at the end of the day, I mean, I would rather lose like that than get blown out like 31-3 or some crazy stuff. We gave up a 2-possession lead. We did nothing after the fumble. I mean, yeah, we can talk about all the bad things that happened. We did some good things too, but we did some bad things. And I mean, when you're playing against a high caliber team, a high powered offense, you have to play it up. I was too, Slim. That would have been a good game, brother. But I mean, these guys earned it. Trinidad Chambliss came out, played his ass off. Lacey was just running through UGA. Well, I mean, like he was just sticking his face in a fan on every play and picking up yards. Georgia wasn't able to stop him. And I mean, that's just the way it is. Some UGA fans probably, I mean, that is absolutely every fan base. You're going to have fans. I'm watching all the streamers and stuff right now here. I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see. Like I'm watching the award ceremony while we're doing this, but Bobo's game plan was weak and it showed. I don't know that so much that the game plan was weak. I feel like I don't feel like Gunnar Stockton had a very good game. I'm rooting for Miami versus Ole Miss. I'm actually at this point, I'm going to pull for Ole Miss to win the whole thing just to give a middle finger to Lane Kiffin. Crazy Beck left and made it further in the playoffs. Yeah, absolutely. Good for him. I mean, he's going to end up playing on an NFL team at some point. I don't know that he's going to get drafted super high. My problem with Carson Beck was that he said he was going to go in the NFL last year, and then left and went to Miami and then trash talked Georgia. Without Georgia, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to go play at Miami. So I feel like that was a little uncalled for. We lost to a backup head coach. No, you lost to Trinidad Chambliss and Lacey. That's who you lost to. I could have went out there and coached that game, because all they did is they ran the same playbook they've been running all year. They depended on Trinidad Chambliss to have a good game, and he did. And they depended on Lacey to be able to stick his face in a fan and move forward, and he did. And I mean, that when you've got talented players, that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. And so he came out there and he played his ass off. They did a great. And I don't care how good of a coach you are. I don't care how good of a defensive coordinator you are. Whenever you've got a player like Trinidad Chambliss that you're getting three defensive linemen in his face, and he runs back 20 yards and then circles around and throws an absolute dart downfield to some absolutely incredible receivers. There's no coach in the world that can stop that. That's just quality performance on a football field by quality football players. They may win, but I mean, you could very well say that, Ole Miss is the best in the country. What are you going to say if Miami goes out there and wins it? They didn't win their ACC championship. So what does that mean? Is that and nobody will say that the ACC is the best conference right now. Nobody will say that. Even ACC fans won't say that. But if they go out there and they win the whole thing, does that mean the Big Ten isn't the best conference, or is it still the best conference? Because some people would say, well, it's still the best conference because the teams are better. Okay, well, they didn't win the national championship. The national championship went to a team that wasn't even good enough to win the ACC. Does that make the ACC the best conference? No. The SEC can still be the best conference and still lose games. The Big Ten can still be the best conference and still lose games. So winning the national title gives you a national title in your conference. That doesn't necessarily mean that your conference is the best one. Truth be told, Lane Kiffin isn't that great. I'd rather have Alex Galesh as my coach. Well, I mean, if you're not going to win the national championship, I mean, I'll tell you like this, the SEC championship is a bit of a consolation prize. You do get to hang a banner in your stadium, if you have a stadium, Miami. Rose Bowl turned into funeral flowers. I like that. This is Groundhog's Day. You know what? I mean, no matter who, when two SEC teams are playing, an SEC team has to lose. This is what's going to happen. Hit the thumbs up, guys. If you're watching this video later, hit the thumbs up as well. This team is so dang young. We had to grow up fast. It's so impressive that we got as far as we did, and it just shows how we can do next year. I completely agree. Georgia has a lot to look forward to next year. I really thought our secondary was going to be better way earlier in the year, and we didn't start to get it figured out. I mean, this team come out. Nobody was talking about how bad the defensive coordinator was in the last 4 or 5 games because of what we done. And then we come into this game and we have to play one of the most explosive offenses in the country, and they go out and they didn't put up 39, they put up 37 points. Georgia made some bad decisions and cost us the game. We have a lot to build on, absolutely. So what, Sumter? I mean, we're making it to the playoffs, dude. When you get to the playoffs, you're going to play good teams. And the years and years of one team being extremely dominant is likely over. You're still going to have teams here and there that will go down and run the table because they'll just have something magical. But JMU got put in because of BS, but you're going to have teams that are going to here and there run the gauntlet. But those years of having like 3 or 4 Alabama teams in a row that were extremely dominant and just massacred everybody is likely over. The years where we had like 2 and 3 years in a row where Clemson was extremely dominant, that's likely over. And the reason it's over is because of NIL and the transfer portal. You're going to see tons and tons of players dispersed more evenly across college football because there's money involved. They can go get paid somewhere else. Used to be, well, you stayed at Georgia or you stayed at Alabama or you stayed at Florida State or Florida or Michigan or Ohio State or Clemson or LSU or Texas or Oregon or Oklahoma. And that's about it. And the reason that you stayed there is because those teams had a high likelihood of putting you or getting you into the NFL. And that's where the money was. So that's why they stayed there. So that's why those teams were super dominant, was because they were deep, because those players were willing to sit on the bench at Alabama because they knew they'd get their turn eventually. And then that would get them in the NFL, and that's where the money was. Well, now that's not the case. Now you've got tons and tons of teams like Texas Tech, like Texas A&M, that have a lot of money that says, hey, 5-star sitting over there on Georgia's roster, we would be happy to pay you $1 million a year to come sit on the bench over here. And he's like, you know what, guys, I'm out. So then when the opportunity arises for him to play, well, he's not on the bench anymore. You got to play somebody else who's not as talented. Who's Georgia's biggest rival? Florida, Georgia Tech, Bama, Tennessee. I would say Georgia's biggest rival, like traditional rival, I'd have to say it's either Auburn or Georgia Tech, depending on who you talk to. I don't consider Tennessee a rival. I think there's more of a mentality rivalry between Georgia and Alabama. But we've played Auburn every year since, I don't know, like 1855 or some crazy shit. I don't even know what it is. It's called the Deep South's oldest rivalry. And then you've got Georgia playing Georgia Tech, which is clean old-fashioned hate. And, you know, they seem to have been getting better, and then all of a sudden they lose like a bunch of coaches, and they lose a bunch of their players and offensive staff and defensive staff. Like they basically, their coaching staff got gutted, and because they didn't have the money to keep them. And that's what I was talking about. When you don't have the money to pay the players to keep them sitting on the bench, they're just going to go somewhere else and get paid and play. We failed to score that touchdown from the 3-yard line. We deserve to lose. Maybe. But I mean, I'm not going to be in my feelings about this. I'm not going to be upset and, you know, lose my mind. I didn't think Georgia would make it this far. And it was a great game. I enjoyed it. It's classic. That's a classic game right there, especially with that wild-ass ending we had where running on the field, running off the field 3 or 4 times. You know, I get to make fun of people for that, and that's fun. But I mean, if you're an Alabama, or if you're an Alabama fan, if you're an Ole Miss fan and you think, or a Miami fan or any other fan, you think I'm going to be crying and upset and worried and pissed off because we lost that game, I'm not. I'm excited for next year. This was a great game. You're not going to win every game. It's not going to happen. You definitely in your feeling and will always be for not winning a playoff game in 2 years. I'll take the 2 national titles and I'll hug on that. But we could defy all of that. We lost tonight because of horrible play calling. Along with the bad play calling, we chose plays over players multiple times. Do I disagree with some of the plays that we called? Of course. I'm not a head coach, but I'm not even an assistant coach or an analyst. I'm more of a fanalist. But you might even say I'm a foach. I'm a fan coach. But sometimes you're just going to get beat by good players, and that's what we saw tonight. That's what we saw. They made proper adjustments. They found a way to stop us when they needed to. We had it 34-34. Shouldn't have been that close, but it is what it is. I mean, you got to get these guys had all the reason in the world to go win, and they went out there and played like it. And you got to give them credit for it. I mean, just a great job. Some of this, and it's like I said at halftime, when you see some of the plays some of these guys make, and you're like, God, we did everything right, and they still picked up a first down. We had the quarterback running for his life, and he still throws an absolute dime. I mean, and the guy makes a miraculous catch. It's like, dude, you want to be mad about it. It's like, son of a bitch. But you got to go, man, it took an incredible play to beat us. That's what it took. I don't know that Kirby has lost any of the momentum. I think that some of what you're seeing is just a product of current day modern college football, with the NIL collective being what it is. So I would say Florida is probably number 3. I would put Bama ahead of them. I'm more interested in, I hate and would rather play Alabama more than I would rather worry about playing Florida. Oh, yeah, you're right, Sarah. What is your take on what UGA needs to improve on next year? Well, I think Georgia's got a couple of things they really need to improve on. Number one, I feel like you got to get Gunnar Stockton to stop letting the other team play volleyball with his passes. That's number one. Number two, I feel like we need to get rid of Cash Jones and get a real third down running back. I like the old DeAndre Swift, Nick Chubb combo where you've got a bruiser and you've got an agility back. The number one thing I think we have to improve would absolutely have to be quarterback pressure and getting them on the ground. We didn't do a very good job of that. So, yeah, pass rush. See you later, Bo. I mean, Gunnar Stockton didn't have a great game. I think he threw for like not even 60% or somewhere around 60%. Not a great game. And you really need to be playing your best football. He only passed for a little over 200 yards. I mean, Chambliss threw for 362. So I would say that our secondary needs a lot of improvement. When you get into the playoffs, you can't allow players to throw for 362 yards. You just can't. So, I mean, what are we going to be mad about? We've got a very young team. We had a very young secondary. We made a lot further than I thought we were going to make it. I didn't think we'd even make it to the SEC championship game. We survived a lot of games to come from behind victories. This whole hard to kill thing was great, but I don't want to be hard to kill. I want to be extremely dominant. Gunnar kept us in the game with mistakes. How about a new coordinator? Bobo is not creative at all with play calling. Our tight ends were absent tonight. Here's the thing about Bobo, right? Bobo is not what you would call exactly a creationist. He's not a guy who's going to show you incredible plays every play. And I think that's what Georgia fans want. Georgia fans want this big explosive offensive play calling that we saw under Todd Monken, right? And we're all like, dude, we know we got excellent tight ends. Why are we not throwing to them? Hey, we've got these outstanding receivers. Why are we not throwing to them? I don't know. And so it's pretty easy to sit up here and be like, hey, Mike Bobo is not doing a great job. But it's hard to make that. It's hard to make that make sense and feel like a legitimate statement whenever you look up and go, well, we won 12 games and we're the SEC champion. So you kind of get caught between this rock and a hard place on making a statement and then being able to justify it. Because when you're looking at results instead of what you see on the field, you have to go, yeah, his numbers really show you that he's really good at what he does. I agree with you, 225 girl. Sometimes I scratch my head too. I'm like, what in the hell is he doing? What is he doing? The thing that killed Georgia was allowing Ole Miss to score 20 points or we'll say 18 in the fourth quarter, when traditionally we've done a really, really good job of stopping teams. They're an explosive offense. They showed it tonight. We should have been better prepared. We have plenty of time to prepare for them, but we didn't do a good job in preparing. So I think our defense has, even though a lot of people talk about how good our defense is, I think our defense really has to do a much better job at defending passing. Our defense has done a great job at stopping the run for the most part, but letting a team throw for 360 yards on you is just not acceptable. I watch soccer, and we call it the new coach / manager effect. I don't know what that means. That's fine. To not get any sacks on Ole Miss quarterbacks again was a letdown. Yes, and it seems like our offensive line is nowhere near fast enough to catch a guy like Trinidad Chambliss. And to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. I think that the game plan for them was to absolutely scramble and stay alive and play backyard ball, and that's what he did. And he did a great job at it. Just got beat by a really good player. So DBs are slow and sloppy, and the D-line can't finish. Missed tackles. There was a lot of missed tackles out there tonight. I hate seeing hit tackles, especially when you're playing with some really good wide receivers, because they're used to getting hit. They'll absorb it, and they kind of bounce off, and then they'll run for 3, 4 more 5 yards. The thing that really irritated me was I saw multiple times tonight where they extended drives because we would hit them initially, but we couldn't bring them down. Lacey all night was just running right at us, and we couldn't stop him. And sometimes we weren't even hitting him until he was 2, 3, 4 steps past the line of scrimmage, and that's just not acceptable. Lacey, when we got to halftime, there was only 2 people that had ran the ball, and that was Lacey and Trinidad Chambliss. And Trinidad Chambliss had only run it twice. And so, to me, I'm like, you gotta stop the guy. You gotta stop the guy. Does Gunner come back? Yeah, Gunner will be back. He's not going to go pro. He's not ready. Gunner Stockton is not ready to go pro. If he went pro, I would be surprised if he made it. I would be surprised if he got drafted in the 8th round. You say UM by 10 points over Ole Miss. So do you think that UM has a better defense than Georgia? Now, exclude the Ole Miss game. Don't worry about Georgia's game against Ole Miss. I want you to tell me, who do you think has a better defense? Because you guys haven't, Miami hasn't played Ole Miss yet, so we don't know how they're going to stack up. Think Ole Miss got a better coach than LSU? Certainly seems that way, don't it? He can't throw a deep ball. That's the problem. He isn't going to be picked up for that reason. Yeah. Gunner was a Heisman candidate this year for the most part. But yeah. I'm an Ole Miss fan the rest of the season. A lot of missed tackles. Yeah, I agree with that. Any coaching changes for next season? Well, we know we're getting at least one new coach because Will Muschamp, he left. So I don't know that Gunner Stockton has hit his ceiling. I don't know that Bobo has hit his ceiling either. Kirby doesn't have to fire anybody. Anybody on his staff just says that they're looking for a job. Somebody will hire them, and then they'll be like, yeah, I got a job at such and such, and they'll just leave. You don't have to fire anybody. He can walk in and be like, hey, you probably need to find another position pretty quick. We're going to keep you on the staff until you find that, because you got to keep in mind that there's a lot of coaches that he has coached with across college football. And when you're in kind of that inner circle, that's what you're going to see. You've got, excuse me, you've got coaches that coached under Nick Saban that coached with him, like Lane Kiffin has coached with him. Will Muschamp, obviously, Dan Lanning. I mean, there's a bunch of coaches out there. And so they're not just going to throw coaches under the bus. They're going to give them an opportunity to go work somewhere else. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's been a great football season. I mean, you win 12 games, you can't really be mad at your team. You really can't be mad. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Well, I mean, yeah, life does come at you fast, but I mean, am I supposed to be mad that we won 12 games and won the SEC championship and we beat the hell out of Alabama to do it? Am I supposed to be mad about that? I mean, it's the playoffs. These are the best teams in the country. Any team can win on any given Saturday, especially when you're playing in the playoffs. I mean, Georgia scored more points on its first score than Alabama scored all night. So I guess there's that. Hopefully that didn't come at you too fast. And Georgia lost by like 5. Y'all lost by damn near 55. So Georgia goes out. You can see a lot of talent. You can see a lot of great things on the Georgia's football team, special teams. I mean, there was some really cool stuff that happened tonight. Some trick plays and all kind of fun stuff. Yeah, imagine being a Florida fan or FSU fan. Like, it could be so much worse. Mike Bobo sucks and screams this and that. Yeah, I definitely think we need to target the tight ends a lot more than we do. But I mean, I'm not a coach. They won't let me coach. I mean, I haven't tried. I mean, I have tried coaching, but not at that level. I don't think they'd let me in the club. Like Trinidad Thomas runs basically back to the end zone. I'm rewatching it. Throws the ball from the 7-yard line, catches it at the 35, and then the guy runs up across to the 36 for a first down. Or you could be Bama and get blown out. How did Bama beat y'all at home? That was a fluke. No, but Georgia beat Alabama when it mattered. So there's that. Georgia beat every team they played this season Georgia beat every team they played this season. That's a fact. Georgia beat every team they played this season. They played Alabama earlier in the season and they beat them in the SEC championship, and then they beat Ole Miss earlier in the season and lost to them here. So Georgia beat every team they played this season. So, I mean, how can you be mad about that? Absolutely, Ole Miss beat us when it mattered. But that doesn't change the fact that Georgia beat every team we played. I thought it was Tulane, James Madison were the worst teams in the playoffs. Turned out to be Bama. That's true too. Hit a thumbs up, you football junkies. Clearly a football junkie. You're still here. I mean, SEC sucked in the postseason. I mean, you can't be dominant every year, man. I mean, hell. I don't think Georgia or Ole Miss sucked in the postseason. I feel like both of those teams played some outstanding football tonight. And I feel like if either one of those teams had been matched up with anybody else, there's a high likelihood they would have won. So there's that. I mean, Georgia's going to live and learn from this. Kirby Smart made some mistakes. He's human too. But, I mean, to win 12 games and beat every team you play, it's not a bad season. Yeah, that was brutal. I agree that we should have run the clock out and just run the ball down there and then kick the field goal if we had to. That was a bad choice on Kirby Smart's. Left too much time on the clock, and it cost us. We could have went and played overtime. No guarantees we'd have won, but it gave us a better chance. A genius decision because UGA lost a close game. I must have missed the other part. I thought the same thing. I was like, why not take the ball at the 25 if you're going to try that weird lateral shit? What are you doing? When he came out of the end zone, I was like, what in the hell is he doing? But, whatever. They did a great job. I'm happy for them. I'm not happy Georgia lost, but I'm happy that they can flip Lane Kiffin the bird. I mean, the UGA loss right here is the biggest middle finger to Lane Kiffin you've ever seen. They're going to the semifinals without the head coach that got them to the playoffs is absolute fucking hilarious. And by the way, I think Lane Kiffin would have got like $500,000 bonus or something if his team would have made it there. So he lost a bunch of money for it too. I mean, big losses are always heartbreaking, but I mean, I can remember being in Athens in the celebration parade after we won our first national championship in 40 years, 41 years. And it was incredible. And so whenever I feel like, oh God, yes, we suck again, you got to remember football's a hard game, man. I mean, it's hard to win consistently. I mean, Georgia's won 2 national titles in the past 5 years. And there's nobody else that can say that. Been in playoffs 5 times. So, yeah, we've lost 2 games on the outset, but I mean, so what? Still an absolutely incredible program. I'm proud to be a Georgia fan. I don't know why you wouldn't be. There aren't going to be any dynasties in the NIL era. That's probably true. But I don't feel like Georgia crapped the bed. I don't feel like Ole Miss crapped the bed. I feel like both of those teams played good football, and that's just the way the cookie crumbled. Let's see, Robert's got the right idea. We didn't lose in the first game. We lost in a quarterfinal game. We were good enough to not have to play the first games in the playoffs. UGA will never and should never fire Kirby. Not sure what needs to be fixed, but I'll pay that guy $20 million to figure it out. And anyone that wouldn't doesn't know ball. That right there, sir. That if you could put that on a T-shirt, that would make you some money. Fire Dan Bobo. What? Better go look at the stat lines before you make decisions like that, sir. I do think the bye week hurts. I think it adds rust, and I think Indiana was the first team to. Indiana's the only team that's been the home team so far that has won their playoff game after a bye week. Todd Monken was balling, but Todd Monken was also an NFL coordinator and only stuck around for a couple of years. And by the way, if you go look at the stats, there's been times whenever Mike Bobo's numbers and stats were better than Todd Monken's. Like this season, there's certain stat lines where Mike Bobo is far and above and beyond what Todd Monken was. People put Todd Monken on a pedestal because we won a national title, but you also got to understand that Todd Monken didn't have a damn thing to do with defense. And today, Georgia puts 34 points on the board. It's hard to blame Mike Bobo for that. I mean, damn you, Bobo, you put 34 points on a playoff team. You suck. Okay, well, what happened to the defense? Well, the defense allowed 37. Oh, well, maybe it's Glenn Schumann that's the problem. I mean, maybe that's the problem. Yep, yes, the defense got 7. Yes, the defense got 7. So, okay. Ohio State won not only the first 4-team playoff, but also the first 12-team playoff. Yep. Yeah, I think it did come down to not having Nate Frazier at the end. I'm pretty sure from what I saw that's either an ACL or an MCL. That knee, it got his knee, unfortunately. And I think he would have went pro. It's going to take a year for him to recover. Draft's going to be around before that, so I don't think he'll go to the draft. If he does go to the draft, I don't think he'll go high in the draft because they're not going to take a chance on his knee. I don't know who's going to win the national championship this year. Indiana looked very good against Alabama, but Alabama played terrible. I think Oregon's elite. Indiana looked good. I think Ole Miss has the best quarterback left, and Miami's got a pretty good, well-rounded team. So it's hard to say. It's going to come down. It's going to be good no matter what happens. There's not going to be any more blowouts. I'll tell you that. But I think it could come down to Ole Miss and Oregon or Ole Miss and Indiana. And I'm leaning. After watching how Indiana played against Alabama, I'm leaning more towards Indiana now. I was wrong about those guys. They're better than I thought. I hate those too, Johnny. But yeah, they earned it. They absolutely earned it. Yeah, it's better to lose on a field goal than to get blown out. I agree. Yeah, that is true. Edge was terrible tonight. They've got some fast players on that Ole Miss offense. They really do. And so speed kills, and they say that for a reason. It's because it does. And without having the speed, it's really, really difficult to stop them. They had a great game plan tonight. They sat down. They schemed us up well. They played well. Georgia couldn't stop Lacey, and Trinidad Chambliss is an NFL talented quarterback. So curious as to what would happen if Georgia would have a quarterback like Trinidad Chambliss. That's what I'm curious about. Gunnar Stockton is a great quarterback, no doubt about it. Trinidad Chambliss is an absolutely elite NFL talent. Carson Beck is an NFL quarterback, but he's not Trinidad Chambliss. He's just not. Mendoza's a good quarterback, but I don't feel like he's NFL caliber, but he's not as near as elite as Trinidad Chambliss. Trinidad Chambliss has got like almost 4,000 yards passing, and he came in the third week of the season, and he's got over I think he's like 15 or 1,600 yards rushing on top of that. There's nobody even close to that guy. What Indiana can do against more talented teams is crazy. I agree. They play well. They play really, really well. Curtis Signetti, I don't care what people say. He's not going to be at Indiana long because Indiana's not going to be able to afford him. Just like Brent Key at Georgia Tech. He might love that team, but money talks. Thankfully, we get Ohio State versus Georgia next season. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a fun game. No tight end in the game, bad offensive play calling. Well, maybe. Need Stetson Bennett again. Staquavius Bennett. I almost called him Benedict. Happy Gunner did not get real hurt with those big hits. The guy's tough, man. You got to give him that. The guy's tough as nails. Hard to beat a team twice. That's what they say. Well, guys, I'm getting tired. Oh, that game took a lot out of me. It was fun, but yeah, can't win them all. So, really appreciate you guys sticking around. We'll do the other games when they pop up, and we'll talk about those as we play them. But Kirby with going for it was dumb. Dumbest decision of the day. Yeah, so appreciate all you guys for sticking around. Without you guys, I don't have a channel. If it's your first time here, hit like, subscribe. Trying to get to 7,500 before the end of the season, so I think we can do it. With you guys' help, shouldn't be a problem. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.